Hello, this is Adam Yurchik for TCGplayer.com. Here I am playing blue, white, red in Modern. I won the die roll. I'll choose to play first, and I see a really good hand. This is definitely among the best hands possible. It has Bolt, Snapcaster, Geist, Click. It's just very aggressive, and it's a very good hand. It's just what you want to see. So he's playing Probe. He could be playing Storm, Splinter Twin, probably some sort of unfair deck. And I lead with the Steam Vents there because even if he did have a creature, I can safely play it on my turn and not have another play. I'm rarely going to cast Snapcaster on turn 2. Against this opponent, it might have been alright, since he might be playing some sort of degenerate deck. But it's also just as likely he's playing Twin or something. So he's playing a Delver deck, so the probes do make sense. Definitely don't want to play Snapcaster aggressively against that deck. I want full value from it. So I bolt the Delver, that's great. He pierces it. While I could cast Snapcaster, I'm just going to play Geist. Now that I have Remand up, he's going to be in a really rough spot. He does flip it. Plays Click. He'll probably take my Snapcaster. It's fine either way. Since I have the second Geist, even if he blocks, I'll just play another Geist. That's actually pretty ideal for me. So he takes the Geist. If he blocks with both, then I'll trade off. If he doesn't, I can punish him. He's obviously going to block with both. So it's a matter of which one I want to kill. I want to kill the insect. And then I'll Helix that. My other option was to slow down and clear off his creatures before getting in with my Geist. But against a deck like that, which is really aggressive, where I am favored in the longer game, I really don't mind just getting rid of his board, playing conservatively, and putting myself into a good position. And that's what I did. Snag, Probe, Pillar. All those are fine. I'm really looking to burn him out at this point. I'm going to electrolyze it. He snags it, which is fine. Here I just play Geist. Given that, I'm going to bolt it. And I win. That one was kind of easy. I should have just left my Geist alive and just won with it. I kind of put myself at the risk of the top decks, and it worked out for me, but I don't know. Because if I didn't attack, he couldn't be aggressive. He'd kind of have to keep his guys back. I didn't really want to trade it for a Snapcaster, and that's kind of why I traded it for what he had, but might have been wrong. So against him, Thread seems awesome. Take a Delver. He probably doesn't really keep many bounce spells in. Path is decent. Purge is pretty weak. He might have Blood Moon, though, so it could be alright. Batter Skull seems excellent. Explosive seems alright. Thunder Maw seems weak. Remand and Mana Leak are actually pretty weak. I'm going to bring in Explosives and that Path. And one Remand is fine. Got a Cryptic for Remand. I guess if he does have Blood Moon, it's pretty good. And Remand is pretty good. Mana Leak is just a lot worse. Remand can stop Snapcaster flashbacks. So this hand's fine. I have a Bolt. Really, a Bolt for a Delver is a great plan A. And then I see a Batter Skull and then a Path for extra removal. This hand's fine. It's not a great hand, but it's going to match up well against what he does. Another Delver. If he searches, I'm going to Path it. He doesn't. So he probably has a Spell Snare. I'm going to Path him. I don't really want him to have that snag because of Batter Skull and because he can save his creature. Or I could let him draw it. Path the insect, and then I can snap it. I actually don't mind that. I almost want him to snag it. He doesn't. So this is fine as well. Snag's actually... I actually want him to not draw threats. So I don't hate that snag. So I'm going to wait on this. Now I can wait some more. Upkeep it. Give him less attackers. And now he'll bounce his Pyromancer, get another token, but I'll kill his other one and draw a card still. And then I'll tie up a lot of his mana as well. So that exchange is fine. He hits me with the Vendilion Click, which is pretty unfortunate, given that I have Batter Skull. Gonna play around. I did not want to get pierced last turn, so I had to play the land. Untapped. And now I have Helix up. And it looks pretty good. And I'll Helix it. I don't think he has Pierce, or I would wait. I can't really play around it forever. I have Cryptic coming, so I want to use my mana efficiently. So he Snapcaster Snare, can't play around that. That's fine. I'll bolt it. So I could have waited and saved myself a token. But I think using my mana optimally is probably fine. Now I have Cryptic up. Given that I have a bunch of Snapcasters in the deck to get me out of it, I think I can deal with that token. I have 6 mana, so tapped is fine. I can Cryptic around Spell Pierce. So I'm going to need some action. One option is to simply kill his token and draw a card, but I don't love that play. I'm going to sack. Puts me on a smaller clock, though. But I'm relying on that mana. I think. Here, path on Snapcaster, obviously. And I'll let that hit me. That's fine. That's fine. Counter that. And bolt. Alright, game 3. This is fine. I didn't see Blood Moon that game. He might have it, he might not. I'm gonna assume he doesn't. For now. If he does have it, this hand is kind of weak against it. But I'll try to get a plains with Mesa. I also could do something like path my own Snapcaster for an island. And get out of it. So I'll play Tarn, actually, and get an island. He lost connection, so I'll pause it. He doesn't flip, which is obviously great for me. I'm going to get an island. And a plains. Play around Blood Moon. He misses. Steam Vents untapped. I'm just going to electrolyze it again right here. I feel like he would have pierced earlier if he had it. If he does have pierce, that's fine. I'll play Steam Vents. Actually, I'm going to use Tarn to get another white source. Alright, I'll Tarn for a white source. Could get another blue to play around Blood Moon, but Blood Moon doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, another white source for Restoration Path is fine. So the correct answer was to wait to fetch, of course, until he played Blood Moon or not. There's really nothing in Modern to punish you for not fetching except Squelch, and no one plays that. So that was definitely a mistake. Not one that's likely to matter. And he got a Steam Vent, so he definitely is not going to be Blood Mooning me. Evangelion Click, which I thought he might have. He was thinking about doing it when I fetched. Maybe not. So he gets Resto with Click, which seems correct. Snapcaster Electrolyze for me. And that should probably be the game. Good turn of events for him. I'm going to path his Pyromancer. And I'm gonna path his Lavamancer as well. And then I'll play Colonnade tapped. The other option was to play Snapcaster Path, of course, but Snapcaster should be better off getting something else. So Remand's not very good anymore. I'm just going to cycle that off. But I won't Remand the Serum Vision. Remand is still fine if he has Snapcaster. He does have Snapcaster, so that's awesome. Remand that. I'm going to Tarn for an island. Play Geist with Cryptic up and Snapcaster, and I should be in a great position. I'm going to tap out his creatures and draw. He's getting really aggressive, and I'm going to stop that plan for him. Not much he can really punish me with. Anything he draws that's going to stop Cryptic is going to stop it anyways. I'd rather him stop it right now. If this Cryptic resolves, I'm just going to bash him for a lot of damage. So he hits another Snapcaster, which is excellent. He remands Cryptic. And just bashes for 2. So that's fine. So here, I activate Colonnade and bash, and that's going to bring him to 4. Now, if he just blocks with 1 creature, I'm going to Snapcaster Path. So he does do that. So I'm going to get him. I get Path. This is a little trick with the deck. You actually Path after blockers. That way they don't put a bunch of guys in front of it. And sometimes it really works out. That old trick was useful against Huntmaster of the Fells in Standard. He does have Vapor Snag, which is awesome. I can take that. He looks for me. I could have played untapped Steam Vents and played around Spell Pierce. But same thing happens. He doesn't double block, so I can Helix the Mutavault. And now he's conveniently dead to either the Colonnade or the Angel token. And I win the match. Thanks for watching.